Hello, my name is Professor Shabazz, and today I'm going to talk about Stagecoach Mary, meaner than a junkyard dog. One of the meanest, fiercest people in the West was not a man at all, but a black woman named Stagecoach Mary. Standing over 6 feet tall, hard drinking, quick shooting Mary was only the second woman and the first African American postal mail carrier in history. In an industry dominated by males, Stagecoach Mary quickly made a name for herself. But how do we separate the myth from the actual person? In truth, her life mirrored much of what legends say about her. Born around 1832, the woman who would become Stagecoach Mary was at first known only as Mary Fields, a slave in Hickman County, Tennessee. After the Civil War and Fields was freed, she went to work for Judge Edmund Doone on a Mississippi steamboat. It was after becoming a servant for Doone that Fields came to live with Doone's sister, Mother Mary Amadeus Doone, who was Mother Superior at a convent in Toledo, Ohio. The two would become very close. However, the rest of the convent didn't take so kindly to Fields. Many nuns were appalled by her behavior, as she had a panache for whiskey and cussing. For instance, when asked how her journey to the convent had been, Fields reportedly told one of the sisters that she was ready for a good cigar and a good drink. Historical records kept by the nuns during that time paint a picture of Fields being a rebel-rouser, quick to temper and with a gruff manner. However, she remained loyal to Mother Doone, so much that when Doone went to Montana to establish the Ursuline Covenant in 1884 and fell sick, Fields rushed to her side to help nurse her back to health. Fields' behavior, though, did not change. The nuns at the new covenant complained, and soon the bishop was alerted. He became concerned about Mary's drinking, cursing, and her habit of dressing in men's clothes and shooting guns. The final straw was when the covenant's male janitor and she got into an altercation, which ended in the two pointing guns at one another. Kicked out of the covenant, Fields took on odd jobs at first. This is when she really started to develop a reputation for drinking hard liquor and gunfights. Yet, the rugged terrain of Montana suited Fields, who found the harsh environment inviting. In 1895, her tough reputation paid off. She was offered a job as a mail carrier, and she used a stagecoach that belonged to Mother Doone. Carrying mail back then was extremely dangerous, particularly for a woman, but Fields seemed cut out for the job. She was the first African American woman to obtain the position. Yet, what is most amazing is that Fields became a mail carrier when she was 60 years old. This is when Stagecoach Mary was born. She carried a rifle and a revolver, and God help anyone who got in her way. Though feared for her tough demeanor, she was loved by the locals. For 8 years, Stagecoach Mary passionately did her job. She was so recognized and celebrated that even after she retired, restaurants gave her free meals and drinks. When she died December 5th, 1914, her funeral was one of the largest around. While much of Fields' life remains shrouded in mystery, there have been efforts to make her story more well known. In fact, Fields' Stagecoach Mary character is in an upcoming Idris Elba movie, The Harder They Fall, a fictional account about black cowboys in the West, though every character is historically based in fact. Unfortunately, this film is not without controversy. Fields was a dark-skinned woman, but is being portrayed by Zazie Beetz, a light-skinned black actress of renown. Some critics accuse the movie of colorism and suggest Beetz is only playing Fields because she is lighter and more attractive than Fields. Regardless, many are just excited her story and character is making it to the big screen. Now, many more people will know who Stagecoach Mary was and that black people were more than just servants and cooks in the Wild West. They helped to tame the West.